Alright, how we doing everybody? This is Vassagorex from ARVAS here, and well, we have a new album out. It is our fifth album named Equanimity, now out on Satanic Art Media. Hope you all have had a chance to listen in on it, and if not, just go to our official Spotify channel, YouTube channel, or simply buy from our label or from Plastic Head. I will share links to all social media, etc., in the info section in this video. So just click in. Well, the album is mixed and mastered by Tom Colsall at Sonic Lab here in Kristiansand, and the killer artwork is done by a guy named All Things Run, or that his company or something. A very skillful person when it comes to doing artwork. He does a lot of artwork for different artists and arts in general. Very nice guy and awesome and professional to work with. We got exactly what I wanted, and I'm pretty stoked about the cover art on this one. So thank you very much, man. Alright, well, let's talk about the album. It started out writing for this album sometime around August, September 2017 or something like that. I had ideas on how I wanted the sound and songs to be, and so I went once more for something else than the previous album, Black Path. Every ARVAS album is kind of very different from each other. They are not alike at all. I think it's cool to sort of develop from album to album and do something new, or yeah, I think that's kind of cool to do that instead of releasing the same stuff every time. But hey, that's me. So this time, or I do this all the time, I wanted to have some more thrash metal elements in it, with a little bit more melodies, harmonies here and there, and I wanted a pretty clean production yet still try to keep some depth and power to it. And as the writing came along, I soon realized that a lot of the thrash elements kind of disappeared in the process, so the end result came out to be very much in the more extreme metal landscape. Still with some ARVAS in it though, but the goal here was pretty much to keep the black metal elements on a distance and not let this be a dominant factor in the music and the production, as I kind of want to get a little bit away from that moniker. But anyways, however, when I listen to the songs now, there's still a lot of black and blue elements in there somehow. They just sneak in, but fuck it. It is what it is. So, anyways, Equanimity is recorded in my studio here in Kristiansand. I did it around November 2017, and I went on to about February 2018 or so. Or was I finished by December? I am not really sure about this. But anyways, I did guitars and bass first. That's the usual way I do it. And then I had to rehearse a lot to be able to give the drums a go. I don't usually play drums like that. It's actually my second time as a drummer in the studio. But it went fairly well. Because I didn't have any musicians at the time, so I had to do everything on this album completely by myself, all alone. So I made the drums, and all sounded pretty neat. And I did some rough mixes, had them stored for a couple of months before I did some more mixing. Then I was ready for the vocals. After the vocal sessions, a lot more mixing and editing, and that was it, more or less. And then came a request. It was like someone asked me about why why not do a cover of Coroner's Mask, Jackal? And I thought about it for a while, and yeah, I just learned the songs, the basics of it, and a beautiful day actually in early January 2018, I rigged everything up again and recorded the rhythmic guitars and bass. I did this and spent one day doing this, and next day I did drums and vocals. And I spent some time doing the lead guitars, but I got the hang of it in the end. So I'm pretty happy with the results there. Some of the stuff in the lead guitar parts are kind of technical and a little difficult for me to play these days. I don't rehearse as much as I should. But, it went okay though. And yeah, when it comes to cover songs, I personally like cover versions to be close to the original versions. Of course, you're gonna want to try to include a touch of your own personality into it. So in this example, I had the rhythm guitars as close to the original studio version as possible, and I gave the lead guitars and parts of the drumming a bit more of a personal touch. It was a fun song to do because Masked Jackal is one of the ones you don't forget that easily. Really, I mean, I still remember back in the days when we listened to Coroner and Boywood and stuff like that, and I mean, come on, you never forget that stuff when you first had heard it. I mean, it's amazing music. People don't do it like that these days. So it's cool to go back and reminisce on stuff like that. And so after that, there was more mixing, and I kept on with this for months before I just gave it all up simply and saved it, and that was that. And yeah, there was a lot of different stuff in my life happening, so there's a lot of problems in private life and all that stuff. A lot of things to think about and things to do. But anyways, the show must go on. And early 2019, I got a call from Tom Caldwell, who has been with me on several projects earlier with ARVAS. He mastered the very first ARVAS demo in 99, or was it 2001? I guess I recorded it in 99, and I had him master it for me in 2001. I can't quite recall. Anyways, he also mastered the first album as ARVAS that came in 2009, and then he mastered the second one, Into the Realm of the Occult. He did the third one, Black Satanic Mysticism. And the fourth one, Black Pad, was done by Don Svana. I told him that I was done with all this time, and I was kind of sick and tired of the whole project. I mean, the mixing and stuff. It was kind of too much to handle there and then, because of the obvious reasons I was talking about earlier. But I sent him the songs though, and I explained what I was looking for sound-wise, and in the general production, how I felt, how I wanted it, and this and that. It's sort of a process where everything has to fit right in place. Like a puzzle, if you know what I mean. And the sound has to fit the songs and all this. The atmosphere, try to capture all that is going on, and to get every instrument to sound to be heard in a mix. It's a bit of a challenge to make that, but you know, when it's done, and you can get a good result out of that if you're good enough. And you know, you know, at the same time, I still want to do something different than what you previously have done on other albums. You know, and this time I just wanted to, I want to get it clean and neat. And get still fat production, but still it had to be pleasant to listen to. You know, in other words, somewhat commercial soundscape on a aggressive music style, so to speak. And then he offered to try and mix and master it for me, and I agreed. And he sent me back rough mixes, and I was so relieved. Finally, we were on to something here. It sounded pretty awesome, actually. We threw the ball back and forth a couple of weeks and discussed different solutions to, you know, different types of guitar sound, different, you know, how to mix it and how to put everything together. And after the mastering sessions came out, it was just sounding pretty great. I had to compromise on some elements here and there. I guess both had to. So, you know, sometimes that is what it takes. Really, the end result was a great satisfaction for the both of us, and you know, so we can live with this one. Yeah, and yeah. All right. I hope you guys got some interesting info here. Remember to check in on the links in the info section. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify. We need more monthly listeners, guys, so please share everything with your friends on Facebook, in groups who are members of. Just share it everywhere and keep up the numbers on Equanimity on Spotify as well. And make sure to subscribe on YouTube. I will be doing more contents here a little bit more frequently, I guess. Some updates for you guys. So, yeah, and anyways, I hope to see you next year. We are in a booking stage at the moment, so promoters, don't hesitate to send us an email, and if you know some promoters, give them a shout out and have them contact us. We are ready for action anytime. Actually, though, keep it coming. Alright, that's it for now, and thanks for the attention, everyone, and thanks for your support, and cheers to you.